Well, hi there, everyone. It's Liz here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I got this together, y'all. I'm sorry. I just realized, yeah. It's my natural hair, but you know, no tracks or anything. She got a mind of her own, though. You guys, I didn't do a lot of smiling or laughing those last few months. It's been really hard. I did what I could do to I didn't want my family to suffer more than they needed to. I didn't want them to be like, what are we going to do with her? I'm so sorry, that kind of thing. What are we going to do without her? I don't want my family to feel all that. And so I know that I can take it away from them. I know sitting here now, I couldn't have taken it away from them. When people love you, you can't. But at the time, I felt like if I showed too much emotion in that way, I just saw how they were when I was really emotional. And I'm still a mother, and I'm still a wife, and I still don't want them hurting. So I tried to hold it in, which is why you guys got the video on suffering. But like I said in that video, I don't want to stay in misery. I don't want to stay in the sadness. I don't want to stay there. And so as I'm looking ahead, like what's new, what's coming, I said in one of the videos that I scheduled my revision BBL, and I did that for the end of 2025. End of next year. I had to think about that for a second. And then we did or we held space for the group cruise in January of 26. And so, yeah, man, she's all over the place. Okay, listen, I don't believe in the zodiac and all that nonsense, but they say I'm a Taurus, and they say that we're bullheaded. I am hard-headed. I have the ability to be quite hard-headed, actually. So, yeah, okay. Apparently, my hair does too. It's a pain in my butt. Okay, I'm sorry. But I cannot live in sadness anymore. And when something makes me happy, I'm going to laugh. And when something makes me want to, like, fall over laughing, I'm going to do that. And if something makes me smile, I'm going to smile because I have had more than enough pain. I used to say I've had more than enough pain for 3 lifetimes. With this breast cancer and everything I'm going through, I feel like I've had enough for 10. And I didn't even have the worst. Like there's so many people that had it so much worse with breast cancer, but mentally for me, this was pretty devastating. And I I realized I could either continue to sit in that at this point, or I can get up and dust myself off and be grateful that they just needed to remove the lump and a couple of lymph nodes, that the girls are still going to get taken care of. I'm still going to have my augmentation done, that hopefully they don't have to throw me into menopause. That's my hope. Hopefully I can just take the tamoxifen and I'll be okay. Fingers crossed for that, but that's what I'm hoping. At the same time, we have to work for our emotions. Like an emotion that you want to have, right? The pain that came with all the stuff that was going on with me that I couldn't control. I was sad. It was more than sad. I was really depressed. And I wouldn't even call it anxious. I would call it depressed. It was just, I found myself feeling like, and I'm not suicidal, so but I just kept thinking, I've had so many health problems over the years. Like my family would probably be in a much better place if I was not here. And that's hard. It's hard to feel. It's hard to like cope with. It's hard to move past. It just kind of plays on repeat. And here, like, what else am I going to do to my freaking family at this point? And so, what else is going to happen to me? Knock wood, but what else am I going to do here? I don't want anything else. I didn't want this. I figured I had enough with the GI issues. Why would God let me have two things that are this damning and this horrible? It was hard for me. And so now that I'm feeling don't get me wrong, the fatigue is definitely still here. This is my third video for TikTok tonight, and then I did a video for Facebook, and I did my practice shoot today. So I had a pretty full day. But the fatigue is here. Those of you that really know me, you can see it in my eyes. You know that I'm tired. When I started filming on TikTok tonight, you can hear it in my voice. It's kind of cleared since, but yeah. And so I can't change that. But I can embrace happiness. I can embrace love. I can embrace joy. I can embrace the people that are in my life or that have come into my life that are just a gift, that are lovely and kind and warm. And so I came on this last video. I didn't want to leave it on a bad note about suffering. I wanted to say, I hope that you find your happiness, whatever that is. I hope that you understand that you need to work to be happy. Like I realize I have to work to be happy. Some people just are naturally happy, and I have a lot of that in me. Many times I get up and it's just like, especially if I've had a good night's sleep, I'm like, oh, I just love the world, and I just like, I love you, Liz, and I love you, and I just, God, I love you, you know, like, that's my temperament most of the time. But with cancer, but with GI issues, but with a son that has corneal transplants, a husband with GI issues, going through some marriage stuff, it's not that easy to stay that person all the time. And my fear was that the pain was going to take that away from me. And I let that fear control me. I'm afraid it's going to take it away from me. The truth is, the fear of what I was afraid of is what took it away. Motherfucker. Ain't that some shit? I say that all the time. I think that in my head, like, really? But yeah, that's kind of how it works. It became a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I needed to feel the pain. That was important. I needed to feel it and go through it and kind of sift through what this means and why I'm having this emotion and what it means for my life, what I can take away from it. I had to do that. But why do you always have to do it when you're at your weakest? It's like I'm already tired, I'm exhausted, I'm in pain, I'm afraid for my life, I'm afraid for my family. Now I have to turn around and be the kindest, most loving person in the world to myself? I walk past a mirror and I can still see the little ridge that I have after the tummy tuck. It never went away. I can focus on that, or I can be like, look, she is 99% better. I'm choosing the 99% instead of focusing on the one thing that I don't like. I could say I'm dealing with issues with my husband and, you know, fa la la, and that's horrible. Or I can say I'm working every day to be better. I'm working to be a better wife. He's working to be a better husband. Now, you can say that. That doesn't mean finger snap and it happens. But I'm choosing to look at it like it's a new beginning and we can start somewhere better, hopefully. Or if we have to go our separate ways, I don't know that we will, but if we do, then we did everything that we possibly could do. But I don't need the misery anymore. I'm focusing on the happy and the upbeat and the smiling and the not fakes, not that I did that on purpose. Not that. Really seriously focusing on being friggin' happy. Like, please God, I need this. And what makes me feel good. So I hope that what you take away from this video, if you're going through cancer, is that at the end and going through, there will be some points where you actually do have some happiness. There'll be some times when you start to feel like yourself, especially more towards the end of treatment, that can come back. I'm not going to tell you that it does. Or if you're dealing with, you know, a health condition, I'm not going to tell you that it's always going to be sunshine and rainbows. But I am going to tell you that you can choose to focus. Once you deal with the emotional stuff, I've learned my lesson. I understand what this was here to teach me. Now I can focus on things that make me happy, make me feel light, make me feel amazing in my, like this onesie, you guys, I'm just telling you, all kinds of life. It makes me happy. And yes, it's orange. It's bright. My hair is bright because I need the happiness. So I hope that what you take from this is once you've gone through your emotional turmoil, that you choose happiness, that you choose love, that you choose light. That you choose to friggin' smile. Because you guys, it comes back. It has the ability, the potential to come back anyways. So that's it. I hope that you're well. And if you're not well, I hope that you're well taken care of. And I hope you decide to focus on happiness. And I'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Bye.